on all sides of the aisle and all walks of life. And one of those friends was former Vice President Joe Biden, who also had a very personal fight with cancer. His son, of course, died of the same kind of brain cancer that John McCain has now passed from. And this is a statement now from Vice President Joe Biden and Senator John McCain. He writes, "John McCain's life is proof that some truths are timeless. Character, courage, integrity, honor. A life lived embodying those truths casts a long, long shadow. John McCain will cast a long shadow. His impact on America hasn't ended, not even close. It will go on for many years to come. As a POW, John endured the worst of what human beings can do to one another. In politics, he fell short of his greatest ambition. At the end of his life, he faced a cruel and relentless disease, and yet, through it all, he never lost sight of what he believed most, country first. And the spirit that drove him was never extinguished. We are here to commit ourselves to something bigger than ourselves." John has and was many things: a proud graduate of the Naval Academy, a Senate colleague, a political opponent, but to me, more than anything, John was a friend. America will miss John McCain. The world will miss John McCain, and I will miss him dearly. On behalf of myself, Jill, and the entire Biden family, our sincerest condolences go out to Cindy, Doug, Andy, Sydney, Megan, Jack, Jimmy, Bridget, and the entire McCain family. I want to go live now to our Stephanie Elam. She is outside the ranch where Senator McCain passed away this evening. These are live pictures as you see the hearse there. A very sad moment. We've learned that John McCain passed away at 4:28 this afternoon. I believe that is local time, that according to the press release put out from the senator's office. Our Stephanie Elam is there live in Sedona, Arizona. Stephanie, fill us in on what's been happening there and what you're hearing on the ground.
Well, right now, Anna, you're seeing the most activity. There is just a police escort here to the ranch that Dana so beautifully described just a few moments ago. Here, what they call the cabin, out here in the rural part of Arizona. We're near Sedona, and I have to tell you, it has been such a strikingly beautiful day up here with the cloud cover, and then the rain came in, but up against those stark red rocks that you can see here in Sedona, that I could see why Senator McCain called this home, called this place that he wanted to be. And just now we saw the hearse making their way into the property here, along with a bunch of other SUVs that are making their way. From what we understand, it's about a mile-long ride to make the way up to the cabin up this road. The troopers were not here. We've been here all day. We've been here since the middle of the night. The troopers were not here earlier, but they're now out here now, marking this passing that we have heard of Senator McCain passing away under his own sort of plan, under his own way. And it seems like most of this has already been planned out with the reaction that we are seeing here. But this is the most activity we've seen here all day right now, Anna, is this procession of SUVs making it up there with the escort of the motorcycle police officers who have just made their way in here and making it up this dirt road. But from what we understand, it's a beautiful oasis up there. It's a place where he could reflect on his life. And, you know, in this time, what we've been struck by here is just how much Senator McCain has played a part in planning his end of days and how he wanted to be remembered. And right now, obviously, everyone's hearts here. You've seen people coming by bringing flowers. There's a sign out there. You may not be able to read it because it's kind of faint, but there is a sign out there. We saw a man come by with a sign up that said he was a huge Trump supporter. The flag was massive on this truck. There was no surprise about that. But at the same time, despite the fact that we've seen lots of disagreement and animosity between the president and the senator, this man came out here and brought a sign up here and it says, "Senator McCain, thank you for your service." So the people of Arizona, very thankful to the senator for all he has done. Keep in mind, he was elected 6 times to represent this state. He was loved here. And as people have been coming by and seeing this and dropping off flowers, they are feeling for the McCain family. I am feeling for the McCain family, someone who just lost my father to cancer. I'm a little emotional, so forgive me if you hear it in my voice. I'm feeling for the McCains right now as well. It is a difficult, difficult time, but it sounds like the senator did so much of it as he did his life. Even if it wasn't popular, he spoke out in the way he felt was correct. Even if that may have played into costing him the presidency. This is how he wanted his life to be remembered, and it's striking, and you can feel that here on the ground in Sedona. Anna.
A man of character, a man of integrity, a man who was really, really loved by so many people. Thank you, Stephanie Elam. Please stay with us. I want to bring back the former governor of Arizona, Jen Brewer. Thank you for staying with me on the phone, Governor Brewer. What did John McCain mean to the state of Arizona?
I think he meant everything. He was what Arizona represented, a maverick, the Wild West. He stood for the Arizonan principles. He embodied it. He truly was such a marvelous man, and it's just hard to comprehend that he's not going to be here with us. It's a man that he is so hard to explain, and everybody has put so many beautiful words together out there to describe him, but he is probably one of the most difficult persons to describe, because once you know him, you love him, and he loves you back. He just was so engaging, and that earnesty about what it was that he wanted to do for our country, and particularly for the state of Arizona. And he was willing to fight for it. He was willing to go to bat for it. He was willing to stand as a man of one if he had to. And to know from whence he came to Arizona from Vietnam, and